Hey guys, Hobo Yeti here. How is it going? I've got a woodpecker up here. He's chosen this one tree right next to my tent to choose to be his home. Last week he was just going all around the different ones in the little wooded area here, and but he decided to be my neighbor, and I'm so unthankful for that. Sunny days out, the weather's changing, and it's getting more spring. Sometimes sunny weather and all that good stuff. I haven't really been posting because, I tried this recent slideshow one just because, I spent a lot of time on Larry's two videos doing the slideshow, and I wanted to perfect that. Now that I have, I don't want to do it anymore. I just want to do live. So that's where we're at. Next week, I'm heading out on the road, and let's move this down a little bit. There we go. Next week I'm headed out on the road, and I was going to try to get a ride out to the coast, because, you want to kind of get out of the city that you're in and all that stuff. But that fell through. And so I'm going to head directly, probably go south of here, southwest, through Minville and head over to north of Coos Bay and then start heading down. And that's my plan. I could go further up to like Astoria, but then there's like 70 miles of a wilderness, and I don't think I'm ready for that. I like the idea of having a store nearby. I'll be having a cart, but if something goes wrong, like I don't want it, it's a lot of walk-in or whatever to do without any kind of support. So I think I'm going to be going that way and just kind of, and I'll make my way out to the coast, one of my real hopes for this is to lose a good amount of weight. Those last 2 years with the depression and everything, I have gained so much weight. It's not even pleasant. It's unpleasant. It makes me, a couple of weeks ago, I went to the doc and they gave me some medication for heartburn. We're talking about. I do have heartburn now. That's probably why. But for high blood pressure, I've got high blood pressure, and so. And, I've got a medication that I can only pick up, I guess, next week. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and I want to see if I can get those things early. I've got a few things coming to me on Amazon, but I've got to be real careful. Like, I'm gonna have food stamps next month for food, but and doing road food, I think I'll be able to cook on the road and stuff. And that'll be real nice. Have meals and stuff that I could stop somewhere. I'll get like stuff like tuna packets and stuff that I can kind of have anytime, and crackers. But then, I'll get stuff that's like refrigerated that I'll cook like that night over the flame and stuff. So that'll be good, I think. But yeah, I'm having to take it easy. I'll get some more money next month, and that'll be for the YouTube and stuff, and that'll be good. And then I can get what I'm not getting now. But right now I'm just kind of getting, Larry's going to send me a cart and some other good gear. But like I went ahead and got like this pillow. I got this, it's like a memory foam pillow, and man, I wish I'd had that all along. I've been using like a towel and this guy, it was $5, and I put my head here and it's comfortable enough, but if you try to move around too much, it's not, I don't normally carry stuffed animal, but I was looking for something to use as a pillow, and that was discounted, so I got that. But let's see, but yeah, next month I'll kind of upgrade. I'll get like some clothing, some like I have cotton shirts right now. That's all I've got, so that's what I'm gonna wear. I don't really have, I'm wearing, I had those cargo pants. I cut those off. I am going to be able to get some socks this time around, but normally I double up on pairs of socks, so I'll have like a thin, like a sock liner, and then an outer sock that I can prevent blisters. I was able to get some new shoes thanks to a subscriber. Thank you so much. So they're not hiking boots, but they're Skechers, so they're pretty good. They're pretty sturdy. And they're leather, and they're kind of a little bit lower on the ankle than I would prefer, but It's not like I'm going to be hiking mountains. I'm going to be staying on the side of the road predominantly. So I think those will kind of keep me in good stead. And they're somewhat waterproof-ish. But yes, I've got that. I'm really grateful. Thank you for that. And I don't know. I don't know what the future holds. I'm looking forward to the walk as the days get nearer and nearer. I'm finding myself having more and more energy, and I'm very antsy and anxious, and like not taking like my mid-afternoon nap anymore. That just didn't come, and so I slept from like 10 o'clock last night to 8 o'clock in the morning, and so I mean that's all good, but I'm like real antsy. Like I'm ready to go. Let's do this. I'm done with being here. But there are some things I got to do. I got to do some laundry, since I can't really buy any new clothes. I got to make do with what I've got, and then pick out what laundry I'm going to take. Also, I've got like a puff jacket that I'm going to take with me. I don't expect that I will use it, but I don't like the idea of the temperature dropping like it sometimes does here, 30 or 40 degrees, and suddenly I'm freezing. I don't like that at all. But I tell you what, once it gets summertime or spring like this and it's real hot out, it's good, 70 something today. Having these things up here, that's okay, because it kind of, the tarp and the tent pretty much keep the heat off. But and this acts as like insulation. But honestly, it just gets hot in here, and so I'll be happy. And then, like I said, I've got the basic gear that I need. I'm gonna like do a gear video. Probably when I leave or a little bit after. I don't know. I'm gonna do like a video of some sort, to kind of memorialize the beginning of my journey, the jumping off point, and I'm real excited for that. And that'll probably be. And please be aware that I will be trying to post once a week, but and though I do have data, and the data is going to help me for like using Google Maps and scoping out like camp spots and stuff up ahead in the road, like it won't be enough to upload like a 4 or 5 gigabyte video. So I'll have to do that when I get into town and I hit like a Walmart or some other place, like a library, some place that has open Wi-Fi, that I can just jump on there and upload it and charge all my stuff, and then get back up on the road, And so and like I said, next month, it's going to take me probably about, it's 100 miles. So I don't think it's going to take me a month to get to the coast, but it's going to take me a little bit of time. My buddy who was going to give me a ride up there, he has all kinds of car problems, and I don't want to be a bother, honestly. They do have a bus, the Northwest Connector or something like that. But I don't know if they're going to be able to, they would be able to accommodate me, but my cart, it's like 2 feet wide at its widest point, and then it's it's 2 feet long, or that's the area that will hold like the bin and everything, but it's another 2 feet longer for the handle type thing and everything. So it's going to be a little bit to kind of to getting it on a bus or something. I don't think would work. I would like to, but I will try to get on a bus and go as far southwest as I can, and then wherever they drop me off, I'll just get off, stop at a store, get some grub or whatever I'm gonna do, and then just start walking, and so and what I'll probably do within the first week is probably find a nice little spot and hole up there for a couple of days. It's always important to when you're starting a journey like this is to kind of like Larry says, decompress. I'll get to a point where I can just stop, decompress, and in a way it's like a bridge from one reality to the next, and I can kind of make that transition into that new sort of place. I ordered like this wide brim hat, and since I'm pasty white, I'll be getting tan, I guarantee it, and burned. But in the short term, not going to worry about it. But yeah, I'm excited. That's going to start up next week sometime. I'd prefer it to be earlier. If I can get all my gear and medications and stuff early on, I will certainly do that. And then, but if not, then I'll have to wait till like the 1st or the 2nd, and then I can start heading out. Just pick a day, a weekday, not going on a Saturday. The buses and everything run differently, but I'll get on the bus from here, and it's going to take a good couple hours to get down there. And then once I'm down there, I'll be on the road, and hopefully, like I said, I'm starting out from like scratch, from the point that I had scabies. I don't want to go back to any of my old gear. I'm getting some new battery packs for the fast charging stuff. I already got one of them. I need to get a few more, just so I'll be able to do content and take, escapism, watch videos, do games, listen to audiobooks, but also to record content and stuff like that. I don't want that to go away. And so, I don't know, it's pretty out right now, but like I spent yesterday and the last couple of days really kind of running around trying to do stuff. I also want to put a sign on my cart. Before, when I started up a couple of years ago, I went ahead and got one of those like signs made. It's like a plastic, and they were able to put Hobo Road on it and stuff. This time around, I'm probably just going to go to the library and make one, right? Like, print it out on a piece of paper, and it be like Hobo Road, or something. I don't know. Throw my domain name, maybe one of those QR codes or something on there, and voila. The thing is, I have found that when you're walking across the country, when you're doing any kind of traveling, walking, it's non-traditional, it's good to have a sign because it gives you sort of status. It's like a certification almost, with regards to that. And also it's, like a cop stops you and you may not look homeless, but you kind of got all the accoutrements of being homeless, right? They'll stop you and they're like, well, what are you doing coming through here, But if you've got a sign saying you're walking down the coast, they know that you're passing through, and within a day or 3, you'll be out of their territory completely. They don't have to worry about it. So it adds a little bit of status, and it makes less problems with the locals and all that, But that's pretty much it. The first, like I said, that first little, it's going to be going through kind of a rural satellite cities kind of archipelago of cities going down there, and that's fine. I had thought about maybe going up to Astoria, but going up to Astoria, you got to go through the I think it's at Tillamook National Forest or whatever, but it's like 30, 40, 70 miles plus of just wilderness, and from being in town, that really excites me, and I would like that, but I don't know if my body's ready for that. I've got to plan ahead. I've got to plan for food. Larry's going to send me a cooking stove and some pots and stuff. I'm not even sure what kind of foods I can eat on the road. I mean, going the southerly route, I could just kind of pick stuff every couple of days. I would like to start cooking. My normal fare is tuna and baked beans, but I'd like to start cooking stuff. I'm not even sure what to cook or what kind of spices to bring. I mean, I want to keep it all kind of compacted, and but any ideas you guys have out there for different camp food type stuff that would be good to take along. I'm not big on a lot of spices. I do like kosher salt, but other than that, like, I don't know. I'm not even sure what to bring. I mean, normally I just grab like 5 or 10 packets of tuna, and then just be like, and maybe a bag of hard candy, and then I just kind of figure out the rest when it's the store. But I'm gonna, I don't know. The thing is I'm going to be losing weight. That's a big part of this journey, cutting down on my poundage, and but at the same time, while I'm burning fat, while I'm doing this, staying healthy. And also I'll be walking during the day. I'm not sure, like getting electrolytes, and at first I'm probably going to stick with about 5 to 7 miles a day. I'm not going to go crazy. And, Larry, he's like, well, why don't you just, take it easy. Take a month to get to the coast, But the thing is, I really want to lose some weight, and I want to get in shape. So 5 to 7 miles a day is for a through hiker is trash, but for me, I think that will be acceptable and worthy and stuff like that. So I'm gonna do that. The gear, like I said, I can upgrade gear. The thing is I wanted to get with this month's Amazon, or not Amazon, with this month's YouTube that I got, I wanted to get things at the Amazon locker that they have up here. That, like, I checked, and they don't really have any Amazon lockers going down the entire coast, so I won't be able to get anything delivered. Everything that I get will have to be Walmart, Safeway, just whatever I can pick up locally. And but I wanted to get things like getting like this guy, this fast charge guy is charges super fast, and things you can't really get those at Walmart or anywhere. You have to kind of plan ahead and get them. I guess I could get. I've tried getting stuff delivered to general delivery using Amazon. That doesn't really work too well. But I mean, I could try that again if I had to. I don't know, but it's all good. I've just got to get everything organized. I have a lot of coats and stuff that I will never use again that are sitting on the floor of my tent, and that's a bulk of what I have in here. Just coats and sleeping bags and stuff that I kind of no longer use because it's too warm, And like I said, I'll bring one of the beanies. I got an old beanie, one of the thick ones, but I will probably bring this beanie right here with me, just in case. I don't want to prepare for everything, but preparing for something is better than preparing for nothing, And so, quote, quote time. Yeah, I'm good. I'm in a good emotional state, I really wish I could have stayed at a hotel heading out, but I'm just gonna have to wait. I'm not gonna cry about it. You do what you got to do. And like I said, next month I'm going to be in a place where I think I'll be able to stay at a hotel for a night or two, and that will be freaking delightful. The thing is, you just miss a lot. Like, yes, I can do a hobo bath, and I have been doing a hobo bath, but like sometimes I'll get out there and they'll be like, what's that? I don't know. But I'll have I'll have missed little pieces of hair when I was trimming, or just being able to bathe. Now, anyway, not a big deal. It's all good. I'm gonna start eating better. I'm gonna be walking. I'm gonna be doing content, and as soon as I get to Wi-Fi, I'll post that stuff. But yeah, it's gonna be an adventure, and I hope it's gonna set a new phase, a new renewable sort of path in my life for going forward, to being in touch with myself without the depression destroying me. Hopefully this I can get more of this hydroxyzine if I need to down the road, but I'm thinking it's definitely going to help with my high blood pressure, you know what I mean? But I'm excited about it. Just talking about it though has made me a little tired. I think I'm gonna lay down for a little bit. I'm waiting for Amazon. Was supposed to deliver a package to the Amazon locker yesterday. They said it was full, which is kind of weird, right? I don't know. I didn't know they did things that way. You'd think that they wouldn't take the they wouldn't send it from the shipping facility directly to the locker unless the locker was available. But I guess that's not the way it works. What am I thinking, Anyway, I appreciate all you guys out there kind of following my journey and having patience with me as I just post all kinds of different weird kind of content. If you're not happy with today's content, just wait till tomorrow. It'll be completely different, I try to kind of keep it all survival, homeless, hobo, life stories, mental illness, depression. I try to keep it good and positive, but that's not always possible. But lately, I think I'm on a good a good place in my journey that there's like a side journey coming off here, and that yeah, things are going to be good, I think. And thanks for all you guys' support, the community, and yeah, good stuff. I hope your road's a good one, and if you're homeless, I hope it doesn't suck for you. Take care.